Maurice Gear here, back for another Power Pack training. And today I want to talk about, do you have what it takes to be successful? Do you have what it takes to be successful? See, a lot of us want to achieve success in our business. We want to build Shopify stores. We want to build social media marketing businesses and agencies. You know, we want to be mega Amazon affiliate business owners. We want to build network marketing organizations. We want to write books. We want to build massive authority websites. You know, we want to sell flipper websites. The list is very broad on what we can do and what we want to do. But here's the sad reality. Most people don't have what it takes to build a successful business from home. So you might be asking, Maurice, what are you talking about? Well, one of the key elements of being successful in any business is you have to be diligent, okay? And diligence means to work at something religiously despite of all outcomes. See, most people aren't disciplined. See, when you work a job, someone imposes discipline upon you. So therefore, you get up every morning, you punch a clock, you go to work, you do what the boss says do, you get a check at the end of the week, you come home, you eat dinner, you watch TV, and you repeat the process for about 40-something years. You know the 40-40 plan. You work 40 hours a week to retire in 40 years, to retire on 40% of your income. We call it the 40-40 plan. So that's imposed discipline. But the type of discipline I'm talking about is self-discipline. The discipline you impose upon yourself to get a task or an objective completed. See, I don't have any bosses. See, if I don't get up and do what I have to do, then my family don't eat. So I have to discipline myself. See, that's one of the elements, one of the requirements, one of the prerequisites of having what it takes to be successful. You got to be disciplined. You can't achieve anything without self-discipline. That means to make yourself do something when you probably don't even want to do it. There's some days I don't want to make YouTube videos. There's some days where I don't want to read books. There's some days when I don't want to get on the computer and create content or pick up the phone and call clients or set up things for my clients so that they get results, or build my internet business as well, build my list, create YouTube ads, Facebook ads, all the stuff that you have to do in order to be successful, like investing in course. There's a couple courses I'm getting ready to purchase today that's going to cost me close to $1,500 for these particular courses, but it's a prerequisite of me being successful. See, most people don't have what it takes to be successful. They're not willing to invest in themselves. See, folks, if you want to make it, you got to be willing to invest in yourself. The average college student spends about 40 to 50 grand for a basic 4-year degree, to go to college for 4 years. That's basic. We're not talking an Ivy League school like Stanford or Yale or what have you. Then you're talking about multiple 6 figures. And don't talk about going to get your doctorate degree to be a doctor or physician. You know, you're talking about 10 years, and you're talking about multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to be a doctor, to go to grad school or what have you. You know, for your pre-med and all the stuff you have to do to become a doctor. You have to invest a lot. See, most people don't have what it takes. You have to create success habits. That means you reading every day. You're listening to positive information. You're buying trainings and courses. You're going to seminars and trainings. Your implementation is off the roof. You should be implementing a minimum of 5 to 10 things a day. And I'm talking about just testing different stuff. That's one of my goals for this year, is I need to be testing about 10 different things, whether they're ads, whether it's new opportunities inside of what I'm doing, so that I'm staying focused. But I should be testing. The more you test, let's think about the odds of this. Let's say you were to test 10 different ads, 10 different landing pages. Let's say you were to try 10 different Shopify products. Let's say you were to test just 10 different info products that you could create, or 10 different YouTube videos, and just one of them produced a couple $100 or $500 or $1,000. Just think how much richer you would be in 30 days, in 1 month. See, most of us aren't testing enough stuff. We're not applying enough things to get the results that we truly want. Do you have what it takes to be successful? Are you willing to do something for a minimum of a year without getting any results? See, most of us are going to quit within 2 weeks, and we're going to go to the next shiny opportunity that we see, because we don't have the staying power. We're not diligent enough to be successful. We're not diligent. Do you have what it takes to be successful? Creating habits, being diligent, working on yourself. That's so key, is that most people don't have a personal development regimen. That means you're reading. I read 2 books every day. How many books are you reading a day? How many books are you reading a month? How many books are you reading to grow your mind every day? I have to grow every day. How much are you investing in your mind? This is your greatest asset, is your mind. Do you have what it takes to be successful? The things that I'm talking about are the things you must have in order to be successful. Are you taking activity and doing activities every single day to build a better you, to build your business? One of my favorite quotes is by Abraham Lincoln, and he said this. He said, if I had 4 hours to chop down a big redwood tree, I would spend 3 hours sharpening my axe, and I would spend 1 hour chopping down the tree. So just in case you didn't get that, what most of us do is that we go outside and we spend 3 hours trying to chop down a tree with a dull axe, meaning ourselves and our mind, and wondering why the tree won't fall, wondering why we can't make $2,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 a month, because we have a dull axe. See, the reason why you might not be getting success, ladies and gentlemen, in your Shopify business, your YouTube business, your social media marketing business, your info marketing business, or affiliate marketing business, is you have a dull axe, meaning you need to sharpen your mind. You need to sharpen yourself with personal development. You need to go out and spend a couple $1,000s on some high-powered training. You need to go to a seminar. You need to hire a coach that can help you and take you to the next level. 98% of the people online aren't making money, and the reason why, they have dull axes. Their axes aren't sharpened. They're not growing. They're not willing to do what it takes to be successful. Successful people are willing to burn the boats. Successful people are willing to risk it all. They're willing to drain their bank accounts, mortgage their home. See, a lot of us starting to cringe. See, because I stated at the beginning of the training, do you have what it takes to be successful? Are you willing to stay up late? Are you willing to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning? My alarm clock goes off at 4 a.m. every morning. What time do you set your alarm clock for? Are you getting up at 8 o'clock? If you're getting up at 8 o'clock, I got a 4-hour jump on you because I'm already up. Your competition, if you're waking up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock, man, you don't have it. You got to get up early in the morning. You got to stay up late. You got to see, most of us, we're wishing for success. We're wishing we are successful because we're not really doing the things that we need to do in order to cash the big checks. In order to drive a Mercedes-Benz, you got to be able to pay a Mercedes-Benz price. Or else you have to go to the Toyota dealership and get a Toyota. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a Toyota. All I'm saying is the bigger the reward, the greater the responsibility and the things that you have to do to get that dream or that goal, to make it a reality. You have to grow, ladies and gentlemen, through this process. There are some things that you must have if you want to succeed. Like I stated before, the statistics, 98% of the people online are making money. It's easier to make money than ever before. I mean, you can literally be up and running with less than $100. You got a business that could generate you $100,000 and you don't even have to work a job. But the sad reality is we want it so fast without working on ourselves, without willing to invest in coaching and training, without willing to give things time. That's another thing. Another prerequisite to success is you have to be patient. Write that down. If you want to make a lot of money, be patient. And if you're patient, ladies and gentlemen, you will eventually make a ton of money. Most people aren't patient enough. You know, they start an opportunity, social media marketing as an example, and they don't get clients in less than 3 days and they're quitting, or they saying it don't work, or they're doing affiliate marketing, or they're setting up a Shopify store, or they're launching a product and they don't get a gazillion customers and they're not patient enough to give it time to work. You have to give things time to work. And if you give it time to work, it's going to produce revenue. You have to be able to embrace failure and do it anyway. Marry the process, divorce the results. I'm in the process right now of testing ads that haven't converted as of yet. But because I'm patient and because I believe in myself and because I know I'll eventually figure it out, I'm going to continue to work it till I get the results I'm looking for. I'm marrying the process, but I've divorced the results, because the results say one thing, but I'm enjoying the process of persevering. I'm enjoying the process of saying this will work. I won't let it go until it produces what I want it to produce. Now, here's the reality. Once this thing starts to produce, it's going to add anywhere from 100,000 or more to my bank account. So I just got to be patient until it produces, because I know it's going to produce, because I got other mentors and coaches that is producing for. My day is coming. But if I quit, I won't get that result. I won't be able to make potentially 6 to 7 figures this year. But I have to wait. I have to have that virtue of being patient, knowing that it'll happen. See, most of you guys are ready to quit already. You're doing something, and because you haven't made a lot of money, you're not able to quit your job yet, you're ready to quit. Don't quit. You don't give this thing 3-4 years. You gotta live 3 or 4 years anyway. What's the worst thing that can happen, folks? Let's think about it. If you stop doing what you're doing right now, okay, and you go back to being average, so what? You might as well do it anyway. You don't have $100,000 anyway. You don't have $1 million anyway. So what do you have to lose? If you get involved with something and you don't make it, not to say you won't make it, but let's say you wasn't to make it, so what? You didn't have $100,000 anyway. You didn't lose anything. So keep going. Keep going. You will eventually make it. Do you have what it takes to be successful? I know a lot of people say magic bullets and it's easy. No. If it's easy, it's sleazy. Now, it's not hard, it's not difficult, but it takes a lot to be successful, ladies and gentlemen. That's why most people won't make it. But you can make it if you decide. Make a decision right now to make anywhere from $100 to $1 million in the next 6 years. Make a decision. Just say it. I will be a millionaire in the next 6 years. I will make $100,000 in the next 6 years. Just say it. Make a decision. That's all success is making a decision. Just like I made a decision to make this video. I could have said, you know what, I'm not going to make this video. And that's like you can say, I'm not going to make money, or I am going to make money. It's all about decisions, folks. So I hope this video has helped you and gave you some insight of just some prerequisites to success. You know, success is doing, not gaining, because we think that success is all about making big money. Success is about becoming a better you. When you become a better you, you automatically will become successful. Let me say that again. When you become a better you, you automatically become successful regardless of the financial reward. See, unless you become that success, there is no financial reward. You know, it takes time to be great, but it also takes time to be a failure. It takes your whole life to fail. So, ladies and gentlemen, decide what road you want to go down. Do you want to go down the road of success, or do you want to go down the road of failure? The choice is yours. If it's to be, it's up to me. Anything you want in life, you can have. You just have to be willing to pay the price for it. My name is Maurice Gear. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye for now.